Prepare to uncover truths that can transform your grasp on finance and geopolitics, and hold tight, because the revelations ahead are bound to capture your attention and leave you eager for more information. Imagine a world where wars have limitations, government actions are constrained, and personal wealth is impacted by something as foundational as the type of money we use. Intrigued? Stay with us as we delve into the history, implications, and the surprising tie between money and warfare that could change the way you view our past, present, and future. Rewind back to the days when gold reigned supreme as the monetary king, where the amount of currency in circulation was tied to the gold reserves a country possessed. This gold standard acted like a financial leash on governments, curbing their spending to match their hoarded treasure. Just as individuals must live within their means, so too did nations until World War I, that is. The brutal conflict became a catalyst for monumental change as belligerent nations ditched the gold standard to freely print money and fuel the war machine. 37 million lives perished, and a horrific flu pandemic followed. Yet with ample gold, these tragedies could have seen an earlier curtain call. The era of fiat money was born, with currencies now backed only by government decree. This shift gave birth to near-limitless money creation, sowing the seeds of inevitable inflation and imbalance. As Alan Greenspan articulated before Congress, the power to control money is the power to control much more, and throughout the 20th century, no war was financed transparently. Independent money, money beyond the manipulation of governments, could have drastically reduced war's reach. Historical wars may have still occurred under a gold standard, but not with the destructive scale seen in the last century. Now let's look at how the state has seeped into everyday life. From cradle to grave, the state's role has expanded phenomenally. In the UK, the journey toward a large state model began with compulsory education and evolved into far-reaching social reforms, particularly during and after World War I. The United States saw similar growth, with income tax introduced in 1913 and Roosevelt's New Deal in the 1930s, further bloating the government's influence. The question isn't just whether a large state is desirable, it's whether it's sustainable without government control over money. Without independent money, a government is challenged to self-fund, and the inflationary process, a covert dance that stealthily diminishes the value of money over time, helps to mask this struggle. Inflation's true definition, an increase in the supply of money and credit, has been muddied over time. Presently, we equate inflation with rising costs of goods. Yet, if we consider money supply growth outpacing the economy, an obvious disconnect surfaces. A few grow exponentially richer, but most do not. This manipulated narrative misleads the masses, and inflation's insidious side effect is the expansion of the wealth gap. The financial sector has become an absurd behemoth, a direct result of where new money flows. Homes and education become unreachable mirages for the youth as wages stagnate and fail to keep pace with monetary expansion. Workers toil harder and longer, shouldering steep taxes, while asset owners relish untaxed capital gains. Thus, inflation and income tax unwittingly widen the societal divide. Now, envision Bitcoin, a digital challenger to government currency, a libertarian dream. If Bitcoin or similar independent currencies rose to dominate global transactions, government financing via money manipulation evaporates. Bitcoin sits beyond their reach, unforgeable and transparent. With this shift, governments would be forced to act more cautiously or face ruin. Bitcoin heralds a rebalancing, shifting the advantage from debtors to savers, from a penalized workforce to rewarded labor. The financial sector's might could wane, freeing society from the exorbitant costs of government. Imagine workers amassing prosperity in a currency with increasing power. This aligns with the vision Satoshi Nakamoto had for Bitcoin. In this adventurous journey of uncovering financial truths and societal shifts, one message has emerged clearly: our current understanding of money is deeply flawed, and shifting towards an economy underpinned by independent currencies like Bitcoin could be revolutionary. Your role in this unfolding narrative is to critically examine and potentially advocate for a future that promotes equity and accountability. As we wrap up, remember that every piece of knowledge holds value. If what we've shared today has enriched your perspective, consider showing your appreciation with a contribution, any amount that reflects the value you've received. Thank you for joining in this exploration of history, currency, and the potential for a future where independent money could redefine our world. Now, it's your turn. Which strategies from today's revelations will you bring into your life? Take a moment to reflect and join us next time for more profound insights. Picture this. You're a master chef carefully crafting the ultimate gourmet burger. It's a product of years of culinary skill, a dash of innovation, and a whole lot of heart and soul. Then, there's the fast food alternative, cranking out burgers with assembly line precision. No artistry, just expediency. If it's resounding success in the cutthroat world of business you're after, it's the latter approach you'll need to master. Scalability is the key to growth. But here's the catch. Not every aspiring entrepreneur dreams of a fast food empire. Some yearn to make their own distinctive mark, their unique gourmet burger, so to speak. What if it's not just about churning a profit but about feeding a passion, creating something remarkable? Let's delve a little deeper. Consider the notion of creating to scale. Sure, every business guidebook drums the same beat. To strike it big, one must think big. Yet, these same books fail to consider a crucial aspect. They presume one's motivation is purely business-driven. From first-hand experience and observing many peers, I've learned that not everyone fits this mold. Many are in it for the art, the creative expression, aiming to sustain a living through their passions. Remember, for some, business is a means to an end, not the culmination of their efforts. Let's take an allegorical trip down memory lane. Think about starting a venture, initially doing it all solo, typical for many startups. As success picks up, scaling becomes necessary, distancing oneself from the very creation that sparked the fire. There may come a point where one is so detached that a third party could step in to coordinate and continue on that path to infinite scalability. Alas, is that what we truly desire? Recall a time when partnership with a renowned figure turned sour due to a lack of substance, a mere advertisement in place of valuable content. Facing this, experiencing such profound disappointment, the path forward becomes clear. Knowing oneself is essential perhaps at this stage. The real ambition is to craft something of worth daily, something to take pride in, to passionately pour oneself into, even if it's just crafting that perfect burger, not the next fast food sensation. So, gentlemen, here's a thought provoker. What is it that you genuinely seek? If the thrill of business, the numbers, and growth entice you, then embrace the challenges of scaling up. But, if you resonate more with the creative spirit, compelled to learn the ropes of business simply to sustain your art, proceed with caution. Business advice often pushes toward a singular goal: profit, yet many times, this path can lead to a maelstrom of disillusionment and discontent. So, before we move further, if you find this content valuable and you're eager to pursue what really matters to you, don't hesitate to subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell. By doing so, you align yourself with the goal of introspective success, and you'll gain the insights needed to forge your own path, whether it's crafting gourmet burgers or building an empire. Fast forward to today, where we've seen unprecedented movements in markets, shifts in traditional employment, and a tidal wave of digital transformation. As the world changes, so do the opportunities for wealth and prosperity. Let's shift gears and look at the bigger financial landscape: online banking, real estate, and the ever-expanding realm of digital marketing. In our modern age, opportunities are abundant. Smart individuals don't just chase money. They build wealth with intelligence and foresight. Navigating through investments, real estate deals, software development, and even lucrative markets like Bitcoin takes a blend of wisdom, skill, and sometimes, that divine masculine instinct. Crafting a robust financial portfolio isn't just about stocking up, it's about strategic diversity. It's considering the essentials: insurance, mortgage, and legal advice, while also tiptoeing into audacious ventures. Whether it's tapping into finance and investing markets, exploring the potential of marketing and advertising, or making calculated moves in real estate, each step is a carefully placed stone leading to your empire. But let's get tactical. There are actions and philosophies that, when combined, yield success. Think monk modeth, art of focus and dedication, or semen retention attraction, concept of conserving and channeling your creative energy into your endeavors. It's not just about adopting a strong, successful male mindset. It's about lifelong learning, taking control of your career wisdom, and acting with the precision of a modern life dating expert navigating complex social networks. The strongest male hero knows when to hold and when to fold. He's prudent yet audacious, always playing the long game in life and business. In our quest for prosperity and success, don't overlook the power of donating to causes you believe in, understanding the complexities of claims and credits, and the insurance that safeguards your assets. The law is often Byzantine, so finding the right attorney or lawyer can not only protect your hard-earned possessions but also steer clear of avoidable pitfalls. These are the smart money tactics that separate the fleeting successes from the lifelong achievers. Looking at the broader canvas, we embrace the bulldog mindset: grit coupled with strategy, and wisdom speaks volumes over the clamor of trend chasers. When it comes to software, the key isn't just about having the best toolsets, knowing how to utilize them to their utmost potential in our digital marketplace. Trading isn't a game of chance, it's a discipline where understanding the markets and executing trades with precision define your track record. Hosting an online presence isn't a luxury, it's a necessity, acting as the digital real estate of our ever-growing online persona and businesses. Here's the clincher: the path you choose should be as unique as your fingerprint. You've seen today that whether you're building scalable burgers or maintaining discretion in your masterpieces, it's your journey to own. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What actions from today's deep dive are you going to implement in your life? Are you leaning towards the fast food model, or will you savor the crafting of every gourmet patty? If this video opened new avenues of thought and provided value, it would be a gesture of appreciation to offer a tip proportional to the insights gained. Find the link in the description, and let's continue to build on wisdom, embrace the modern life dating game, and cultivate the divine masculine within. Here's to taking bold steps in carving our unique legacies in the modern world. Let's make it an epic to remember.